Oh, yeah. So what are we doing for Pixie?
With Pixie, we could show them. I think my probably the most impact that they would get with a Pixie would be the Oracle. So I think I'm going to show the Pixie the Oracle, see what we can do. Of course, the Savant. Oh, that's actually much more fun. Yeah, Pixie Savant it is, I think. Let's go on up and talk to our players. Get them all cozied up and ready to go.
Hi, Tyler. Hi, Adam.
Well, I think I got in the middle of something, a road trip plan. So,
Yeah.
We were talking about Decepticon, buddy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You
Hopefully
in?
we'll see you there. Yeah, I'm in.
Hey.
All right. So with that in mind, though, are y'all in and ready for this adventure, this game of the long dark tea time of the soul?
Yeah. I need to sit down, but yes, I am.
You came to sit down. You came to sit down. Get on your butt and sit around.
Well,
Sit around.
So I'm going to go ahead and introduce all of our players to chat. We've got Art, the first time you've seen this devilish face, but not the first time you've heard this voice kill, right, Art?
Yeah, sure. Hey, guys.
Thanks for being here. Ash, oh my goodness. Ash, the creator of so much off-meta salt. Am I right, Ash?
That's me.
That's
Bringing
you.
the sodium.
Yes. Ben, our good friend Ben, you're running a marathon again today, right? You're playing all the games that you can on a Thursday. You got the endurance for one more?
Playing a lot. But yep. I am.
All right. Well, I think you'll hit your second win very soon here. Capelli, my friend, my partner in crime on a Sunday. How you doing?
Good.
Well said. Well said. Duke, we're gonna meet up somewhere and then road trip to Atlanta too, and we're gonna listen to a death metal musical. How about that?
Yes.
Take that, everybody. Jams, you've been doing all the games today too, haven't you?
You know it.
You ready to go?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Lynxle always sounds like she's having the best damn time, and now she's on workcation, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Just like 20 minutes away, so it's not that much of a workcation, but still.
It's a paid-for hotel. That's all that matters to me, right?
Truth.
Dakota, how you doing, friend?
Hi, chat.
You ready to
I'm
wrestle
here.
this game to the ground?
I'm gonna pick it up my shoulders and give it a slam. Pile driver it. Go.
Pile driver.
Buy the merch. Buy the merch.
Buy the merch. Yep. Get some NLS merch, right?
How's up?
Theo. Oh, Theo. The great victor from last off meta. Right, Theo?
I can't
The
remember
rioters.
yesterday, let alone a week ago.
Well, I'm going to remind you, previously on off meta, you were the riot victor.
Hog.
You had the great chef win.
Woo!
With that in mind, now they remember. All right. So with that in mind, we're going to send you all to sleep and send out some rolls. You ready for that?
Yes.
I don't want to go to bed.
Go night-night.
Well,
can't
you know
sleep.
what? To first be a father, you must be a child, Capelli. Go to sleep.
That's how it works.
Okay. So we're going to begin by going to our evil team and letting them know who their fellow evil team members are. Sounds like the plan for right now. So let's go and track down. You know what we didn't do, Adam? Oh, yeah, we need to blind those fools. We need to set up who the drunk is. Something we didn't do. Who would we want to drunk, Adam?
Man, this is a tough selection to drunk. I don't want to drunk any of them, so.
We can drunk the chef.
I mean, I guess you're gonna have to. You could drunk the chef and still give them good info. I don't want to drunk an action ability, so it would only be maybe the Pixie.
All right, so not tell him the Savant. Tell him some other role.
I mean, you could if you wanted to, but otherwise, no. You're right. I think chef's probably the right call. You could still give the chef true info.
Well, we can't. I guess we could switch out an outsider and say we made a mistake. But that tells them some information.
Yeah, no.
So you wouldn't want to give a chef like a chef 1, make him paranoid about people next to the recluse. I think I'd rather give him a chef 1. Maybe they kill into the recluse pairs.
Which is, well, one of them's themselves. Oh no, the chef. Sorry,
No.
not the
So,
Pixie.
the Pixie and the Lycanthrope are sat next to the recluse.
Oh, that's a tough one.
I'm gonna go with it, Adam.
Yep.
I'm gonna give him a chef 1.
Chef 1. Any reason to distrust the Lycan? I guess so, Ed.
I always want to get the Lycanthrope killed. It's my life's mission. I made a whole legacy game about it. All right, so let's go and
Who are we talking to first?
We're gonna go to Theo and tell them their evil team. Capelli's way down at the bottom. All right, let's go. Hey, Theo.
Hi.
So we wanted to let you know that your fellow evil player is Capelli.
That's really funny.
I thought you'd like that. So we'll be back in just a moment.
Thank you.
Can't give the Pixie the chef.
Hey, Capelli.
Oh boy.
Wanted to let you know that your fellow evil player is Theo.
Oh, amazing. We were just messaging each other saying how great would it be if we were eel together.
Well, I didn't know anything about that, had no visibility of it, and you still got your heart's content. We're going to be back to bring you two together.
Do I get my word yet or later?
Well, it takes later in the night in order, but we'll go ahead and do it. Your word is elliptical.
Spiffy.
And Adam has said, and since, it's, he is one half of off meta, I'm going to go with this. If someone says it casually, if someone accidentally says the word, it will count as if they said the Mephit word or the Mezephiles word to you.
I have run Mephit, Mezephiles a lot, and I am more than happy with this approach because this was before I knew it had to or should be run the other way, and it has worked always well for me. So
our first game on the TPI stream, that's what we did, and I think that's a totally valid way to do it as long as the players know that can happen. My only fear is that I'm going to get someone to say it after it's been casually said
by somebody else. Yeah, you get the wrong target.
Kelly tried really hard to turn me evil, and I'm like, no, I didn't.
Yeah.
I just wanted to talk about exercise equipment. All right.
I was in that mood. You know how it is.
I was going through all of them: rowing machines and treadmills. That was just one of them. All right. We're gonna get your partner down here real quick. So, well, actually, we'll be back.
Yeah. Do it. Do what you gotta do.
All right, Theo.
Hello.
This part of the game where I send you a grimoire,
Okay.
and then you tell me who's poisoned AF. Does that sound good?
Sounds good, like a plan.
Keep in mind that my Grim tokens are a little bit smaller for formatting for the screen, okay?
Gotcha.
A fucking little bit. Wow. Understatement, Ty.
They are significantly smaller for the benefit.
But size doesn't matter, Ty. You are fine. Everyone
we are using it well.
Everyone's got this at home.
Oh my god. Okay.
We're using these small things with empathy and a lot of effort.
Wait, give me a second.
All right, take a look. So Capelli let us in that you two were hoping and wishing that you would be on an evil team together.
Yes, we were talking about it right before the game, which is what made it really funny.
By some providence, it happened. This was
Yeah.
not, we did not orchestrate this at all.
I kind of love it. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with Art.
You are going to poison Art. And for the benefit of chat, Art is the Savant. Oh my goodness. All right. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Theo. And we're going to bring Capelli up here. So special rule, if you didn't hear it earlier, for what we're doing with Lil Monsta is you will each get to make one statement to each other. No commas, no clauses, just one direct statement to the other. All right, you ready?
Oh, like right now?
Yeah, I'm bringing Capelli up.
Okay.
All right, everybody. The two of you, I say everybody. You will get to make one statement to the other player, and then choose who holds the Lil Monsta token.
I'll let Theo go first.
My god, I wanted you to go first.
All right,
That doesn't count as my statement.
I'll go first. Alignment.
What?
Alignment. Can I say more than
Oh.
that? It's not a word, it's a statement, right?
You get to make a whole statement.
Alignment changing.
Okay. I can say a short sentence.
Yes.
Okay, I'm the widow.
Oh, dang it.
Alrighty.
But I know
who,
it.
who is holding the Lil Monsta token?
I point at Theo.
I'll take it for now, yeah.
All right. So just a reminder that if Theo holds the token tonight, they will make the kill before the token will change hands again. All right? So I'm going to send Capelli back to Capelli's cottage.
wait.
And
Theo doesn't.
I thought
Theo
the
get to choose
kill-
the kill? Lil Monsta, you guys pick who dies.
we made special rulings while you were in the shower, and they were announced to chat, and chat knows all about it. Right, chat?
All right. Well, hey, Theo. Then I definitely gesture to Theo.
So
Okay,
a couple
cool.
other special rules that you should know about then, right? Since if we missed that part of it, obviously you get to make the statements to each other. You've already experienced that. The person who holds the token the previous night will get to make the kill on the following night. Last but not least, if a player holds the token 3 times in the course of the game, on the night that they hold the token the 3rd time, they will mature into the maturation demon, which on this script is the Zombool.
Okay.
So if we give the Lil Monsta to a good player and they're not executed, the next night that player gets to kill somebody.
Yeah.
Sweet.
All right.
Hog. Okay.
Good luck, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We should go and explain all of this to town again. So
I think they all heard it, but we'll say it again. We'll
we
make
should
sure
just
everybody
let.
knows.
It's the start of the game. Let's make sure everyone remembers. Yeah.
All right.
I don't want people forgetting and
We don't want people forgetting.
blaming
All right, let's do
us.
it. They always blame us anyway. All right, let's move along. Hi, Lynxle.
Welcome to the kitchen.
Ooh, make me up something nice. Get the fixins going.
All
Right.
right. Set aside this idiot sandwich and get ready for some donkeys.
All right, Lynxle. I'm going to wake you up, and with that idiot sandwich, you're going to share that with one person. I wake you up and I show you a 1.
Ooh, interesting. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Talk again soon.
Whoop whoop.
Hello, Ash.
Hello.
If that even is your real name.
It is.
All right, Ash. I wake you up and I show you that the Savant is in play.
I was like, I really hope I don't see this want. Okay. Thanks.
I'm glad I could make your dreams come true.
How am I going to pretend? And then if they die, I'm like, oh, here's this random information. Oh, okay, we're good. We're good. We got this.
All right. Good luck to you.
Thanks.
Tyler, as always,
Oh, Dakota.
making every woman's dream come true.
Hello.
I have some important information to give to you.
Please give it all to me.
All right. Well, this is the only information I will be giving to you.
Okay.
You hear the widow's call, which is what I say when you know there's a widow in play.
All right, bet. Wonderful.
All right.
I've never got that confused before.
All right. Good luck to you, Dakota.
Bye, friends.
That's it for night 1. Now we got to figure out what our poison savant info would look like. What do we want to do with a poison savant? So many options.
Good point. And for that, I'm going to go back to the town square so I can take a look at this. Poison savant. 2 bits of true info to start it off.
Yeah, but they can't be too damning. So what kind of true info would we want to be? We could say,
Well, we could make it so that a night 1 information roll got bad info today, or something like that, because they are that role as well as the chefs. So, well, actually, that makes it, well, depends how you word it. You can make it so that it's not true because 2 people did.
So you could say one player, exactly one player was poisoned or drunken as a result of another person's ability. That's a true statement, right? And then another true statement would be...
Oh, man.
The other another true statement would be
the Pixie has been given an information role.
Yeah, that would confirm the Pixie to Art.
Yep. But it
That's
would
pretty potent for a poison savant.
Well, yes and no. But if you think about the fact that we're then saying someone's going to come out saying they saw the Widow, right? And then they're going to find out that the Pixie does actually know them, so it's going to make that information look bullshit, right? I think that's what we're seeing and what we're doing here, right? We should make it so that you should probably make it so it's something like this long night scares me. Probably do something like one person, an information role has been Widow poisoned, and the Pixie has seen the Savant.
Okay, I'm going to give a false statement.
Okay.
So
fine.
Hold on,
all that effort.
Hear me out. I know. You put in the work. You put in the labor. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say either the true statement would be, even when we don't have to give a true statement, but that exactly one player was poisoned or drunken as a result of another player's ability, or a player's alignment either registered or changed to evil. So that's a false statement that will fall in line with that of the chef. Let's bring him on up and get this day a-going.
Sounds good. So you're trying to... Got it. He's trying to throw the recluse info out there.
What do you think?
You're trying to throw the recluse information out there as something that good needs to go after. Got it.
It could be, or somebody could bluff as a cult leader that has changed, any of those types of things. But we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, let's give it a whirl, as the kids say. Can the kids say whirl? Do kids say whirl?
Adam is using some of that kid lingo in chat. You'll have to watch that back on video on demand, players, because you aren't supposed to be watching it right now. We're going to unblind you so that you can see the terrible atrocity that has befallen your town as your two favorite people in the whole wide world, let alone your favorite storytellers, have violently killed. I mean, it's grotesque. Adam more so than me, because I have a beauty that, still maintains itself despite my gruesome mutilation. However, it's pretty awful. With everybody unblinded, the day has begun.
I was blind, but now I see.
I wanted to reiterate some special rulings involving the Lil Monsta in this particular game. If you want, so to make sure that everybody is on the same level playing field. The Lil Monsta in this game, the Lil Monsta players did get to extend a statement to one another in the night, one solitary statement. Storyteller conference should not be used for whispers between players, just so you know. The other piece of information I want to give you about the Lil Monsta is that the player that holds the token tonight would get to make the kills on night 2, right? And that would be the case. Whoever holds the token will make the kills on the following night. And last but not least, if one of the Lil Monsta players or any player holds the Lil Monsta token for 3 nights in this game, they will mature. They will become the Zombool. All right. With that in mind, the game has begun.
Ash and Jams, can we have a 3-way conference, please?
Yeah, let's do it.
Bruh. Oh dear. All right, let's go see that. Let's go see who's Capelli talking to.
I'm sorry, buddy. I was typing out that bruh thing for Adam.
Oh boy. All right, here's the thing. I need you to hard claim to me.
Sure. I am the Oracle. Unless I'm the mutant.
God, I hope you're not the mutant, because you're going to join my team.
Alright. Well, I'm the Oracle.
Okay. So. I need you to say elliptical.
I actually own an elliptical in my home.
Wow!
Wow.
Alright, so here's the deal. I'm going to steal your bluff, if that's okay with you.
Okay.
And if you want to act Sarah Nova's mad, because there is not one in play.
So I will act As if there's an oracle.
So,
Okay.
or if you can find something else, like get someone else to claim to you, and just be like, no, you're not. I'm that thing. Do something like that. Maybe make really bad savant info. Have fun with it, right? And then I'll be mad tomorrow, right?
Yeah. Well, so tomorrow you can take the role tomorrow, assuming I turn evil, right? If you just want to claim oracle to people.
Yeah, like I'll be the oracle. I don't have a token right now, so if I die, like that's why I'm not going to tell you who the other evil is, just in case I get it.
Naturally,
So, I mean, we don't have to hard stick to this plan. We can.
No. So for today, I'll tell you on my honor, I will not claim oracle to anyone else. I will claim probably just balloonist or cult leader.
Oh yeah, go with cult leader. That's fun.
Probably cult leader. And then just be chilling.
All right, cool.
I guess, right?
Cool. Welcome to the team, buddy.
Hey, if there's another bluff, right? Like that's not being used, which there probably will be. Like, give that to me.
We don't get them.
Oh fuck.
We're minions, not demons. That's why I want to steal oracle from you.
Oh fuck, that's right. So if there's a spy though, right? No, there might be a widow.
Yeah. Oh, there is. There's a widow.
Fingers
crossed. The other minion is a widow.
Okay.
Heard more than I think she normally would have.
Okay.
Again, it's a social read. I probably will be nominating her just to see what the votes line up, but.
Okay, and with that, other than that, I will tell you that I didn't get a specific read on art, but is there any information you want to share?
I do not have any information.
Okay. Then I will work with that. If you would you like me to vote on your nom?
Up to you.
Okay.
If you feel like it will benefit you, go for it. I'm not expecting it to go through, but I just want to say that if Lynxle is one of the minions that I want to say that I nommed first day on them.
Okay, I got you. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Hello. I saw you there, so I decided that I should come and get my Savant info. And I articulated that so people who are looking at my camera sees.
Chat's not with me, so I can say pretty free. Oh, never mind. Yes. All right.
Hi, Tyler.
Hi, Ash.
I am trying to get my Savant info.
All right. I'm going to put my fingers on my temples.
Okay.
And I'm going to think very deeply. And my information for you, Ash, is that you are the Pixie.
Me writing that.
Or you are not the Pixie.
Are giving me the Savant. Okay, so this is me pretending that I'm getting the Savant info. And it's or what again?
Or you are not the Pixie. Yeah, we should be down at Storyteller conference. All right.
Oh, oops. Okay. All right. We go back up. Thank you.
Thank you.
Eating letters at all. Hi, Adam in chat.
All unique. Gotcha.
Yep.
Sounds good. Thank you.
That's how it do. Thank you.
Okay, so here's the thing. Here's why I need to know this.
Okay.
Because I am an outsider. I have a claim from another person as an outsider.
Oh, then no. I'm gonna say no. I'm not an outsider.
Wonderful. Okay. I think that's a fair trade of info, unless you want to give me anything more.
You know what? I'm just gonna decide to trust you right now.
Oh, before you do, there's a widow in play.
Oh, who saw the widow? You?
Me. I told Jams and Ash in my very first conversation. I'm going to tell the town at the end, but because they're going to give me info, I feel it's fair to share.
Nope, that's fair. I'm the Innkeeper.
Wonderful. I'm the recluse.
Okay. Cool. I got a super sus social read off of Lynxle.
Wonderful. Don't you get those all the time, though?
No, not always. Generally, I can tell when she's good. I do not feel like she is good this game.
That's
But
fair.
this is a social read more than anything. I'm not gonna protect you? Question mark.
I'm a recluse. I don't think it's necessary.
I may protect you and Lynxle and see if I drunk one of you. That would be kind of funny.
I mean, yeah, I don't know how you could prove that you've drunked me, but like,
I can't.
Fun.
That's the funny thing.
I'm
But
with it.
that way, I don't have to worry about the drunkenness unless it goes on Lynxle.
Makes sense to me. All right, thanks, Bardic. Appreciate
Yeah, no problem.
you.
Do you have any idea who I should protect if like?
If they're telling the truth, Ash would not be a bad protection, but a drunking of them would be.
Yeah.
My point is, good to hear that you're good and an outsider. Smile.
Okay.
Wait, there's only one. Wait, but is there outsider?
There's two, and if you're real and sober, then there's a third.
Okay. All right, we chilling.
Cool. Yeah, I want to go get more claims from people, I think.
Okay.
Cool.
If I'm the balloonist, I learned Dakota.
Okay, Dakota also claimed an outsider, but Dakota claimed an outsider that maybe is evil.
Dakota also claimed out that same, yeah.
Great. Yeah, Dakota is shit for your info, so just pray for a mathematician.
Who are you? And I'm like, well, what are you going to share with me? And he's like, you're sus, you're evil. And I'm like, okay, Ben.
So I have info that is not my role that I am willing to give you if I'm gonna tell the town this anyways, but I'm willing to share it with you a little bit sooner to give you like a token of my integrity if you want to give me any info. I'm also down to just hard claim. Or rather, better question, are either of you outsider? It's important.
I am a town.
I am not an outsider. I am a townsfolk.
Wonderful.
As far
you
as I
like-
know, of course.
Would you like to give me crumbs of info?
I like it. Crumbs of info.
Give me your crumbs.
I'll give you the same crumb I gave Art. My character role has no repeating letters.
A puzzle. I am bad at those. Art?
Well, I mean, because, Lynxle and I shared the information, I told her that my character has the same letter in
7.
it one time.
There is a
5,
widow, and I'm an outsider.
4.
Got it.
5.
Fun.
Okay. Dropping bombs. Like it.
Indeed.
I have info before we start talking, just so everyone knows.
But I like talking.
Yeah, I have a very. Jams would agree that it's a very valuable piece of info for town.
Would I?
I have a very valuable piece of info for town. This is the open forum time. You have 1 minute to talk amongst yourself before nominations open.
I mean, there's a widow, so Jams, if you don't think that's valuable, I don't know. What to
Whoa,
tell
there's a
you.
widow. Who saw the
Oh,
widow?
right, yeah.
I saw the widow.
Would you like to claim cult leader? If that's okay, appropriate at this time.
Are you good?
I am.
Let's go.
I drew a blue token, so
Yo, can we just get a cult win? Like, come on. Let's cult win.
Here
I
comes
was
chat.
the win during Legacy, so yellow.
Let's cult win right now and make them re-rack. Come on, town. Let's go.
Wait, so you do Tyler and Adam just shaking their faces. I assume they can't make a call.
Let's cult
No,
win.
please do. Absolutely.
Calling for a cult?
Yeah, I would love to. That's what I've been saying. Yeah.
All right, Duke has called for a cult.
I don't know, Duke. I'm on the fence. You'll have to convince me.
Well, Sir Capelli,
Uh-huh.
sir, you and me, everyone else who joins the cult is enabled with weapons of the firearms type and anything else that they want.
Voting will begin with
If we succeed, family, we shall provide for our own food, our own nourishment, our own housing.
Yeah,
It'll be great.
let's go.
Duke is
That'll be great.
houses out of guns somehow. The vote will begin with Art. It takes all good players.
Come on,
to
Art.
vote.
Come on now.
Come on, Art.
down.
Come on, Art. Art.
You,
It's Theo. It's fine. Come on, Theo. We can still do this. Come on,
Art,
Theo.
it took 9. It took 9.
No.
Tyler didn't tell me how many votes were needed. I'm sorry.
It took all because I can't tell you. I can't tell you how many good players are there, right? It takes all good players. Art. All right. That only works when you're cheating at trying to get your team to win in Clocktower. All right. So a cult has not been formed. I can confirm.
I'll form a
Nominations.
cult.
Lynxle has called for the formation of a cult.
I'm going to create the cult of the Dairy Queen.
Ooh. All
Dairy-
right.
I'm down
frozen
for this
dairy
cult.
treat and non-dairy alternatives for those who are lactose, so everyone gets something sweet and delicious. Come join me.
You gotta join it for that. That alone.
The vote will begin with Theo. Art, it takes all good players to form a cult. The vote will start now.
There we go.
Come on, dude.
Which is currently
I'm voting on this purely for your acceptance of us lactose intolerant folk.
Of course. All are welcome.
I can announce that a cult has not been formed.
That was very symmetrical, though. I appreciate it.
But yeah, so there's a widow in play, by the way. I told Ash and Jams this in my very first conversation, so I'm not just pulling it out of thin air.
Okay.
Come on, Ash.
Can confirm that happened.
Ash, your camera needs to come back. Come
Are
back to us,
nominations
Ash.
open?
They are.
All right. Ben nominates Lynxle.
Ben has nominated Lynxle. Please tell us why.
I got the most suspicious social read off of Lynxle when we were left in town. It was just the two of us, and I was just so suspicious that I think I'm usually
Hey.
pretty good at reading her. So I am nominating her out of pure spite because that won us the game last time. And I think that we should vote on this because I don't think that she's good. That's it. No mechanical info.
Lynxle, your defense.
So I've told people this. This is exactly how that went down. Ben and I are left alone in town square. Ben says, "So what are you?" And I say, "Well, what are you going to give me in return?" And Ben says, "Oh, you're evil." That's exactly how it went.
There's
I-
a lot of minutia there that you're going off.
So
Maybe.
I'm good. Honestly, I don't mind dying. If y'all want to kill me to eliminate this world, fine. I'm not the goblin either, so
Actually,
take that. I'm not the goblin.
Always
so
claim goblin. Always claim.
Yeah, always claim goblin.
Alrighty. It will take Art. This is specifically to you. It'll take 5 to put Lynxle on the block. The vote will start with Theo. The vote will start now.
I'll tell you
Do we have
something.
Count
If
as
there's a-
claiming goblin or not?
I'm not.
No,
Clicking.
it was no.
I meant
No.
to click yes, but that's fine. I misclicked.
I
It
wanna
was like
vote
a
for someone else
centimeter
now.
off.
5
Actually-
is enough. Lynxle is on the block. Do we
I
have
will
other
say,
nominations today?
I'm not the juiciest cannibal target either. So fun time.
I think
Blue
the fact that
banana.
Lynxle put herself on block makes you kind of trust her right now.
I'm never trusting that again after what Ben Burns did to me in his game. So no.
Hey, Adam, just a quick note. You're showing your messages instead of the town square voice chat.
I will say I have heard that we apparently have 2 outsider claims right now. Oh wait, no, we have a base 2 outsider claim. Never mind. Oh no, I thought we had base 1. Ignore me.
We will.
Any other
Always do it.
nominations
Never
today?
will.
If I die, I would love to chat with some outsiders tomorrow.
I'm going to close the day in 5, 4, 3,
Oh, I say
2,
Buttercup.
1.
Did you
Monkey.
catch that?
Jams.
I was told that Buttercup was the Mazephi's word.
Alrighty, thank you so much for that.
Can we
But
feel-
Lynxle has been brought before you, and she said, "I'm not juicy to eat by the cannibal." And I said, "Well, we'll leave that up to them to decide." Lynxle is executed and does in fact die. Everyone, the game has continued, so please go to sleep.
Place.
All right. So an interesting first day right there, Ty.
So what was really interesting, and we'll see how it plays out, is we went with the information that we had. They're going to tell me they're in town square, and I know. We went with the information we'd already set up for the Savant, not knowing that Duke was going to pivot to cult leader. That could end up working out kind of poorly for old Theo. If Art's information about one of the roles in play either registered as evil or turned evil at night, if that's the one he believes to be the truth. Because if Duke were to have turned evil, or maybe he'll believe that Duke's a good cult leader. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, so an interesting first day. We're going to have an evil oracle. How interesting that can be. That can be pretty interesting, even though he's pivoted to cult leader.
Well, he's pivoted to cult leader, and Capelli's taking oracle.
Yeah.
So they're going to just be able to make up whatever they want from there.
Sure.
I mean, the problem for them is going to be that they don't know what Lycanthrope's in play.
Well, I don't know why.
Oh wait, no, they do.
Theo did exchange that information. I don't know if they caught it or not. I mean, with the icons being as small as they are, it's possible. And Capelli may not have known about a Lycanthrope at the time. So we'll see where they go from there. It is interesting that Theo, I think it's an interesting choice, and it can play very well for them, that Theo chose to keep the Lycanthrope around. That good is dictating the kills, right? So their poison was on the information. They're poisoning the well. So we need to make sure that we are doing enough to kind of make sure the Savant info is pretty wonky with that poison, because that was the option that they went with in that case. But so we got a dead chef. There is no cannibal. The Pixie does not activate.
I mean, just to step back to what you've just said, Tyler, we need to keep in mind that what else information is left for them right now, apart from the Lycanthrope. Like, they've only got one. If that Lycanthrope happens to get executed tomorrow, they've only got one piece of information still, and that is going to be the Savant. So either we need to make the Savant look very drunk/poisoned so that they get themselves killed so the Pixie can become it, or we have to think about actually giving the Savant more good information than you might naturally want to, just to keep the balance of the game fair.
That's true. And so far, we've given them sober information. It's just not clear. Well, it wasn't. It was all true. Just wasn't clear.
Yeah, sorry, but you're right. But we didn't know Evil was going to step into that as bluffs. So
yeah, so we went with what we thought was balanced at the time, right? So that's the best we can do. Let's go to Duke and tell him that his alignment has changed. Hello, Duke Stash. It's the new sensation, your mustache. Do you know that? How could you know? You're not in chat. I wanted to tell you that your alignment has changed to even.
Boy, howdy. Capelli's he tells the truth for once. Boy, howdy.
Boy, howdy.
Can you tell me what the secret word was?
No, I can't.
You just said it. You said a lot of words. You didn't know what it was, huh?
I said words. Yeah, to be honest, you can blame this class for allowing me to forget. I said something. I said what Capelli wanted me to say.
Oh gosh, Duke! Every time on our stream, every time. Good luck, baby. All right, we'll talk to you later.
Buddy. Hey, spicy. I just never claimed my own role to anyone else, so Capelli has a free Oracle claim.
Good luck being the cult leader now.
Yeah, right? Ooh, fingers crossed.
I'm rooting for that cult win, Duke.
Hey, Ben.
Hello. Don't forget to blind us, please.
Adam, blind them fools.
Like, I've got to do everything?
I wish I could do that production bit for you, but I can't.
Thank you. I'm gonna protect Dakota and Jams.
You're gonna protect Dakota, and you are gonna protect Jams. Thank you so much.
No problem.
And moving along.
Are we though? Are we really?
We're trying to find where I'm going.
Maybe you don't have to go anywhere.
Hi, Jams.
Hello.
You are the wolf what prowls at night. Please choose a player.
Before you do, Jams, I just want to say you've gone from being evil to a good person that kills at night instead for the streams we partake in. So this is good. This is a kind of an improvement.
Totally. Yeah. I mean, and it's not the first time I have been a good aligned player targeting people for Death of the Night. Since I think my first off meta game, I was the lunatic. So here we go.
We're gonna stay on brand as much as possible. And you're wearing a flannel that is the symbol of a good werewolf, commonly known. That's well known.
Okay. So Buttercup didn't turn me evil?
I did not come in here to tell you that your alignment has changed. I came here to get you to kill.
Okay.
Kill, baby, kill.
I think if there's a widow, I'm widow poisoned. Let's kill Duke.
You choose Duke. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right, that means Theo gets to make the kill because it would have actually either way it would have happened. Duke was evil, but also we decided to drunk jams with the Innkeeper, so that should come out as a result of tomorrow's dispersal of information. Anyway, so let's go to Theo and see who they want to kill. Hello, Theo.
Hello, friends.
Please choose one of these foolish mortals to kill.
We're gonna go with Ben.
You're gonna choose Ben. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm going to bring Capelli up here. You are going to make your statements to one another, and then you will choose who holds the monster tomorrow. You ready?
Okay. Yeah.
All right, Capelli, this is the time when you get to make a statement to one another.
Who's the drunk?
I don't know. I killed Ben.
Good luck.
Now, please point to the player who holds the Lil Monsta token.
Theo, yes.
Wait, we're picking me again?
Sure.
Okay.
All right. Hello, Duke.
Hello.
We're back again to tell you that you, as a result of your true ability as the Oracle, receive a 0.
Nice. Very good.
Nice. All right. Thank you.
Nice. All right. Later.
It's a 0. All right. So now we get to kind of think about our Savant game plan a little bit. What do we know? Ben will be dead. We could tell them. How much would it confirm jams if we said a killing roll was drunk? That would probably be too much. But we could say that exactly 2 players were drunk or poisoned by another player's ability last night. That could be interesting.
And yes, chat. Theo should know who the drunk is, but it looks like they didn't make a note of who.
Yes. Once we send out the Grim, we delete it after they make their poison pick. So there's so much information coming in. It's pretty common for people to miss the drunk if they're working from memory. So they may think that Lynxle was just the chef. So, which is not a lot of harm done to them in that instance. All right. So either exactly 2 players were drunk or poisoned by another player's ability last night, or
well, I mean, you don't have to. So how's it looking for good right now would be the question, right? The Innkeeper's now dead. How much true information do you actually want to give the widow poisoned Savant? I don't know.
Yeah, so the exactly 2 players are drunk or poisoned. That's a true statement, but that kind of stays in the same boundaries of what we did before. So we want to give them something that, I I always like to, if it was a sober savant, I want to give them things in the Grim that another player just couldn't see. You know, that's
three
really what the
players.
savant does well.
3 players are drunk or poisoned right now, right? Or I guess one of them is the drunk, is
by
what you...
another player's ability. Yep.
Okay. Okay. Okay, fair enough. I mean, you could throw shade on the fact that Jams was picked to get rid of Duke to balance it out a touch by telling them that, one person has been turned evil so far or something, You could do something like that if you want to.
Yeah. Which is similar to the information we gave yesterday. One player alignment was that was a false statement. So that would be interesting to give similar information to that again. That would be 2 true statements essentially.
Yep.
If we said someone's alignment changed to, or basically give are almost the exact same information, but this time it's 2 true statements. That's a pretty interesting application of the poison ability.
So you could so for that first bit of information, you used that exact wording yesterday, right? Regarding what we told.
Changed to or registered as evil. Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's up to you what you do, Ty, but I think that's also outing Duke also outs Theo because Duke is claiming cult leader.
Yeah.
And why does it out? Oh, I see.
Because if Duke is the person who's changing alignments or registering, not registering as evil, but changing alignments, Art knows he's good.
Right.
Right.
No, that's a fair point.
That's the tricky part with that one. And because Theo's holding the token, that's really the downside of that. Maybe we could say something like a player was mad about being another player's was mad about a role. Or a player was mad yesterday.
Well, so what Evil's going for right now is they're going to try and make it look like a Saranovus.
Yeah, so that's a statement that confirms that and is true, right? A player was mad about another role yesterday.
Was only one player mad?
A player has been mad about being the same role on 2 consecutive nights. That's a true statement. And it makes it look like a bit of a Saranovus, like a Madlock type of thing. And then...
But they haven't been mad yet, though, right? So what you're saying is they've been made mad on 2 consecutive nights, is what you're then saying, right?
Ash has been mad about being the Savant.
Okay.
Oh, about being made... I see what you're saying. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, has been made mad to be another role on 2 consecutive nights. Or... Is Duke getting off cult leader?
We don't know.
We don't know what he's going to do.
Yeah. Who knows what Duke's going to do? In about half a glass, he isn't going to know anything anymore, right?
And what's our other minions on here? Mephit.
So they're going for they're going for cult. Sorry, not cult. They're going for Saranovus and Widow, right?
Yeah, so the Widow. Okay. And then, we'll go with the other true statement, which is exactly 2 players were drunk or poisoned by another player's ability.
Are we tracking how many people have got false info so far? Did we give Duke his info?
We did.
Okay,
Duke got a sober 0.
Just checking we gave him a 0. I know we told him that he's evil, but I don't remember telling him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the only person that's gotten nobody's gotten false info but Lynxle so far. So, but there's no mathematician, so...
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go on up.
No, I was thinking about tracking that, and then we can give him at some point. You had 6 pieces of false information so far this game, or something.
Yes, I got you. So far, if we give him 2 true statements,
and then at some point we can change that up and give him 2 false
statements. Yeah. So,
okay.
But at this point, we could say if we count one of his false statements, we could say, with the information given out to. 2 false pieces of information have been given to townsfolk this game, right? We could give that as of right now. Does that make sense? And then if that number goes up, we can escalate it.
Yep, let's do it.
All right.
You got it. Oh, sorry, chap.
Good morning, townsfolk. My sweet summer children, all of you, you awaken to find that Ben has died and the night is now over.
Wasn't me.
Can we talk?
I lied to some people, and I'd like
wanted
to
to talk?
rectify that in whispers
Oh,
today.
Jams would like to talk to Ben.
Lynxle,
Sir,
can we chat,
I would like to rectify our stuff now
Sure.
or later.
All right, let's go see what Jams
Ash, would you like to whisper? We didn't get to talk.
and Bardic are saying.
I mean, technically, you can't be drunk anymore if I'm dead. So.
No, but you would have died. Fuck. Sorry, I should have claimed my real role to you.
Are you the lycanthrope?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
So I would have been drunk when you picked.
Or they made Dakota drunk for some reason.
No, I was definitely drunk.
Did you pick me, or who?
I did not pick you. No, you claimed something that didn't act on the first night. I wasn't going to pick you.
Okay.
I
mean, yeah, you were definitely drunk then because
Yeah, no,
I was
there's
like,
100%
oh, you're an
drunk.
outsider. That's great protection.
Sorry. Yeah, no, that's okay. I just didn't want to tell anyone. But I also think that if Dakota is serious about the widow ping, then I am almost definitely the widow poison person.
I also would believe that. That means
Yeah,
Dakota was poisoned.
100%.
But, yeah.
Yeah.
If you're the widow poison person, then Dakota's drunk. Either way, it doesn't matter because I'm dead. So.
Yeah.
Nothing really matters.
I mean, we can see.
I don't know. I trust you pretty
right.
fully. What did Lynxle claim to you?
Nothing. I like I said, it was a complete social read.
Yeah. No. But she didn't give you a
No,
role
she
at
didn't
all?
give me anything. I didn't give her anything.
Okay. Interesting. I think it is intriguing that you pushed on her and now you are dead.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. But that means if you were drunk and you picked someone else, whoever had the Lil Monsta token chose me last night.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I didn't pick you. But I also am
Yeah.
assuming I was drunk.
All right. Well,
Why does Leica go before? I mean, like, I makes sense.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's fine.
Kids, meh.
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 Okay.
All right.
Well, on that
Cool.
note, yeah, I am gonna continue to claim Klutz.
All right. Sounds
For
good.
now. Cool.
Art,
Hey.
what is info that points to me being there being a recluse?
I just got a piece of info that said that there may be a character that registered as evil, so the recluse is a good choice for that.
Or are you the savant?
Yes,
Or did you speak to a savant?
I'm the savant.
Did you roll swap with anybody?
Nope.
Wonderful. That's a double claim. I am the recluse. However, that's a double claim.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's going to happen on the script. There's some built-in
Yeah.
ways for that to happen, but I mean,
So
we got
here's the-
nothing else to go on. It's a good thing to go on.
So here's the thing. The only reason why I'm pushing on the double claim, even though there is Pixie and Madness and all this nonsense, right, is other info that I have been given throughout this game tells me not to trust my neighbors. So if one of my neighbors is in a double claim with you, I would like to push on that unless we have better info. Does that make sense?
Absolutely, I would support that.
Wonderful. Thank you, Art.
All right, thank you.
And you put yourself on the block?
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't know what to do. I haven't been the artist yet. I know it was probably a dumb move. I've got no explanation.
What? Okay.
I'm sorry. It's a weird play.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's a very weird play, Lynxle.
I understand. I'm very sorry. I don't know
Okay.
what else to say.
All right, I'm gonna go back up now.
All right, bye, Capelli.
Oh, Bob, it's worth it. Hey.
Oh, yes?
Sorry, Lynxle. I was talking to chat. Sorry, continue.
No worries. Capelli is so evil.
Why? What happened? What did I miss?
He said that he's the chef, and he's nothing else but the chef. But I'm the chef. So, yeah, no. Bad Capelli.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How are
What's your? I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
I will start to give you Savant information now.
Yeah,
You ready?
I'd love it.
I am either doing fantastic or
Uh-huh.
I'm doing awful.
That's sad. I hope it's the first one.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
It was the first one on day one, so.
That's right. I'm always going to lead with the first one for you.
Okay, thanks.
Even if you take over the role.
I hope
But it's
so. That'd be
always
sweet.
very consistent with you on that. Thanks, Ash.
Sweet. Absolutely.
One of the handy things about the auto delete thing is that now I just know when my message goes away, it's time for the day to end.
Nice. Here we go then.
Okay. Theo, do you want to chat?
I would
Right.
if we could go anywhere. But yes.
The three of us can chat.
Going
It's fine, so-
anywhere is banned.
Yeah, we can just chat here.
Okay,
I
that
was
works.
just curious what you were claiming, but obviously if you don't want to claim that in front of two people, that's okay.
Well, I hard claimed to Ash already, but I did also just hard claim to Dakota, and I feel a little uncomfortable getting that information going even more.
Fair enough.
Well,
Art, can we please talk?
Sure.
Jams, do you just want to whisper?
Yeah, that'd be great.
I do not know what Theo is claiming.
Where's my cameras? There's my cameras. Hello.
Yeah, same. I understand that. I don't like hard claiming in this game unless I'm a role that can easily do that.
That's fair. Yeah.
Too many people, but I can tell you either the information I gave Art or the information I gave Capelli.
Any information that you think will help us solve the game would be preferable.
Okay. I am a character who picks other characters, and if you have sus on
7.
someone, you should let me know who that might be.
5, 3,
We can talk tomorrow.
1.
So we're about to be pulled back.
Okay. If
I'll confirm what he said or not.
Okay. Welcome back to town, everyone. It is that time. So, normally, when someone very powerful, important, and special die, you wait like a whole year to celebrate their lives, or you try to, find a way to honor them with a statue. But you have been so moved by the brutal and terrifying deaths of Adam and I that you've gotten to work putting together memorials as we speak. And you're so moved by the terrible things that happen. It's time to take a minute to talk amongst yourself and then execute someone or not. It's up to you.
I have a decent nomination.
Is it
I
double
have-
tapping the storytellers in their honor? Because I think that'd be pretty cool.
I mean, I am willing to do that if y'all are, but I have a different nomination.
I have a very specific
You do what you
nomination.
want,
I would like.
Dakota.
What?
I'll not stop you.
What?
You do what you want.
Okay. Also, I do need to know really quickly. Besides the one I have spoken to, is there another outsider? It's important. Or have anyone heard of one? Don't come out. But has anyone heard of another outsider?
Yes.
I've heard of at least 2.
Wait. Oh no, this is bad. Okay. Because the other outsider wouldn't know, and the other one wouldn't be able to tell us. This is bad. Oh no, I still think I have a nomination.
wait,
I've heard of 2
You need to tell us more about this to help you.
Dakota, I'm not an outsider.
Wait, you lied to me.
What?
I'm not an outsider.
Okay, well now I want to kill you.
No, I think that Jams is fine. And
Okay,
I
so-
hate saying that
I
intrinsically.
still heard of it.
But
Duke has still heard of 2 known outsiders, quote unquote.
Have you?
I know Lynxle
Wonderful.
has something important to say. Can we pass it to her quickly?
My claim.
Lynxle?
I am the chef, and Capelli is double claiming.
Oh, don't love being outed like that.
Yeah.
So I have spoken to both chefs, right? They both have the same info, and they both point to me killing one of my neighbors. Because I will out to all of you right now. I am the recluse. Yes, it's possible for a chef 1, which is the info that I was given, to come from another source. It's also very possible for it to be to me. I came into this conversation wanting to kill Ash because that's another double claim. However, that was with the info that Jams was an outsider, and we had all our outsiders, so Jams couldn't be evil because they were an outsider. Now I'm confused and worried whether I want to kill Ash or not.
So before we get
gave
into
you
the
1, and I haven't deviated. I have never deviated from this. I am definitely not an outsider, and you know exactly who I am.
nominations are open.
Dakota, if I'm good, I am almost definitely widow poisoned.
All right. Do you want me to kill you then?
No.
No, we should kill Capelli here, in my opinion.
I disagree. I disagree.
We
Because here's the thing, right? If Capelli is evil, sure, great. It's the same info. One of my neighbors is probably evil, right?
No, that's not
No.
guaranteed. It could be. So, no,
The chef
anyone
doesn't-
alive could technically be evil here.
Yeah.
Like, the only. Other than possibly Duke. Weirdly enough, Duke is the one that I don't think is evil here out of anything. Because if Capelli's telling the truth and Lynxle's evil, that could be Theo or Ash. If you're the recluse, it could be Ash or Jams. And if Capelli's evil, it could be Art or me. Duke is the only one not technically in any of those. We should still kill Capelli here, and we have one guaranteed evil to.
There's a Sarah on the
There is
script.
Sarah mad, there is Pixie mad, there is Cannibal mad.
call
I
for
don't think
nominations.
going for
guys
double
know
claims
how,
is important right now.
You guys know how Lynxle voted to put herself on the block and then didn't panic to nominate someone else? I'm like 95% sure Lynxle's good.
I am.
Dakota nominates Ash.
Dakota, you've nominated Ash. Do you want to add any more to that?
No. Yeah, I gave all my info.
Okay. Ash, your defense.
I am a good player. Please do not kill me. You already know who I am. I need to figure out more information before I die, please.
It will take 4 to put Ash on the block. The vote will begin with Dakota. The vote will start now. I'm sorry, starts with Lynxle. 1, 2. All of a sudden, I'm going counterclockwise with my voting. That's off meta. 3 or 4. 4 is enough. Ash is on the block. Are there any other nominations today?
I would like to nominate Jams.
Ash, you've nominated Jams. Please tell us why.
If there's a chef 1 and Dakota wants to go for their neighbors, and I know that I am good, I'm going to have to go for the other neighbor. Please don't kill me.
Jams, your defense.
Yeah, I'm good.
It will take 5 to put Jams on the block, 4 to tie. The vote will this time, in fact, begin with Dakota, because that's how clockwise works. The vote will start now. Three is not enough. Jams is safe for today.
Demon was almost killed there. Well,
Any
I'm just
other
going to make it look
nominations
like I'm
today?
saying in case I was liberating.
Thanks, Jams.
Thanks.
What game is this?
Gonna close the day in 5.
You don't even
4,
deserve to have that
3,
answered. No one
2,
believes that you do not know.
1. Ash has been brought before you. She pleads and she claims her innocence until her last breath. And when her last breath escapes her body, the game, it continues. Everybody,
This is Animal Crossing.
please go to sleep.
Perfect. Oh, hello. Hello, Zoom. Hello, Zoom. Catch me, Zoom.
All right.
Catch me,
So
Auto Zoom.
Here we go. We're going to try to speed
Catch
up
me.
the night a little bit. What we know from yesterday, we gave Art the 2 true statements. He may not be able to make heads or tails of that. and it may throw them off the scent about who's drunk or
Cabisk.
poisoned. We're going to do our collection of how many false statements have been given to players tomorrow. If they decide to give Theo the Lil Monsta token, we will have ourselves a Zombool. You ready for that?
I don't think they're going to do that. I think they're going to move it over to Duke, but we'll see. I was going to put a prediction up, but we can't do predictions yet.
Let's make sure we go ahead and blind everybody. before
Oh,
we start going in.
fine. God, like, can we not operate a trust system here?
Well, I'm gonna. Capelli has a question for me before we get around, so we
Let's
want
go
to make.
see what he wants.
I think everybody could gesticulate a lot, and then there would be no confusion. All right, let's go on down. Hello. Do you have a question?
Thanks.
I do.
Okay.
Oh, I read that as sweet
In
bottle.
the event the player who saw the widow becomes evil, would a new player be told they see the widow?
I don't believe that the widow ping is a is one of those red. I don't believe it checks all the time.
See,
I believe it checks at the time.
So what was the
Let me
question?
check.
What was the question exactly, Capelli? Are you saying if a new widow's created type thing, or what?
One good player.
Widow
One.
is
It
a
does say
player
that.
Who becomes evil.
It
Yeah.
does check all the time.
Yep. One good player knows they're in play. Yes.
So another good player would. Okay.
Oh man,
All right. Thank you
that's
so
funny.
much.
Yeah, I'm
That
gonna
is
use
funny.
that. I'm gonna use that today.
All right. Good luck to you.
You know, that's funny.
What Capelli is hinting at is that with us putting it on the recluse, we could go to other players and say a widow is in play.
Mm-hmm.
I think Capelli's going to try that today. We could do it on another night. That's really interesting. I'm glad that he brought that to our attention.
We would have to let it go back to the recluse so it could. Well, I don't know that it would change. If once it moves off of the recluse, it would never change again.
That's true. All right. So we can't. All we could do is defy what Capelli has said by
Yes.
going ahead and doing it. So we're going to support that bluff because I think that's what he's going after. But that's very interesting.
We totally planned that.
We did, just as I planned it. All right. We should go to. Let's go ahead and go to Jams and get their pick for the.
I've already gone, Ty.
Hi, Jams.
Hello.
It's that time when you do the killing.
Yeah. I'll kill Capelli.
You choose to kill with your sharp fangs and your 2 long ears, Grandma Mama. Capelli. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm just moving you up so I can find Theo. All right, let's go on down to Theo. Theo,
Hi.
do me the favor of killing.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed, Bob. Fingers crossed.
So I'm like, I don't know if we have gotten a townsfolk to turn evil, so it's really hard
Oops, wrong one.
to pick a
Apologies.
person, but I think I'm gonna go with Jams
All right.
and hope that Duke was the evil turn.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
Thank you.
it. I am now going to bring Capelli up here. You will get to make your statements to each other and then choose who holds the token.
I'm just going to apologize to chat real quick in case you can't hear it. It seems for the first time ever since living in this new apartment since May, I can hear my neighbors arguing. It's such a New York thing, it feels like, to just have that. It's my first time ever experiencing this, living in New York. I can hear my neighbors arguing. That's how
I get to
classy
hear
an
my
area.
neighbors. I get to hear my neighbors argue all the time because my kids live in the house.
Best.
Okay, this is that time when the two of you get to make a statement.
Okay. Mind if I
each
go
other.
first?
I have a question for the storytellers before you do.
Okay.
If the same person is holding the monster 3 days in a row, they absolutely must become the new demon, or it's optional.
If they hold it 3 days in a row, they would become the demon.
Okay.
They would mature.
What?
Who did you turn evil?
Duke.
Okay.
Yeah, Duke.
Okay.
All right, those are your statements. Who is going to hold the Lil Monsta token? Keeping in mind that if Theo were to hold it again, Theo would become the Zombool tomorrow night.
I will point to Duke.
I also point to Duke.
You both point at Duke. Thank you so much. Go back to sleep.
Here's the problem that we've got now, Ty.
What's that?
Here's the problem we've got now.
Mhm.
Duke can't hold it for Duke can't hold it for 3 days. So actually, we should be fine. Okay, ignore me.
Yeah.
We're fine.
Yeah, I don't think they'll have enough time to make him the demon, which I think was probably their plan. But with a 9-player setup, it would be very difficult to get to that point.
Yeah, true.
So
Okay.
let's go on up to Duke and give him the news.
Sorry, Theo. Ding! Dukealicious.
What up?
We wanted to tell you that you had got yourself a baby. You're holding the monster token.
Oh, well. So I'm still the evil Oracle, correct?
Yeah, you're an oracle, and you receive a 0.
Nice.
It is nice. All right, thank you so much. You got all that? You were holding the little monster token. You are evil. You are the oracle. You received a 0.
Yep, 0 does evil. Is evil, has the token. Got it.
Gotcha. Thank you so much. I would not normally reiterate all that, but my boy is all right, so we are going to have...
I think that was a good choice.
We're going to have a dead Lycanthrope on our hand. I didn't want him to think, oh, I'm the Zombool now. So we're going to have a dead Lycanthrope in the morning. It's going to be interesting because now all of Dakota's neighbors are dead. So the chances, they're either going to think we cleared an evil. So let's talk about our Savant info. We can go ahead and give the good players have only received 2 pieces of false information this game, and then give them a follow that up with a false statement, because that would be the first statement that we've received, that we've given them. What could we tell them? That would be false.
Double false, huh?
Well, it's not a double fault. The first statement is true. Good has received 2 pieces of false information this game.
Okay.
With Lynxle chef information, and one of Art's statements has been false. And we need to give them... It's tough because things sit on a knife's edge right now for the evil team. I know it looks like it's running away, but you know how this stuff can go.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I don't know. Good's got to kill an evil at some point, right? They've got to at some point, and it's 50-50 right now with what's alive. Is it 50-50 with what's alive? No, it's
we're gonna go into
50-50.
5, and we're gonna have more evil than good. So we actually need to give Art some potent information here. Good has received 2 false pieces of information this game.
Is that potent enough? Would be my question.
Okay, so
yeah, you got to ask me what, and I'm gonna say
evil outnumbers good, but he's poisoned. I mean, I understand where you're coming from. Evil outnumbers good.
Poison just gives you that opportunity to lie to them for the balance of the game. Doesn't mean you have to do it. And I appreciate it was Widow's absolute choice to make them poison, but
yeah,
doesn't mean you have to do it.
So we could say evil outnumbers good, or
well, how about this, right? So no one knows Duke is the Oracle. No one knows Duke is the Oracle, and Capelli has been claiming information roles. So why don't we turn around and say one information role is now evil, right? Why don't we say that? Duke hasn't been Duke has been going what, cult leader? So it's not been in the demon on the left.
He's claiming balloonist.
Oh, is he? I haven't heard him say that to anyone. Okay.
Yeah, he's going back and forth. But you know, we can give that a go. Who did Jams has picked Duke and Capelli. So either one of them, it's a rough. They'll have to work to get Duke off the block if it ends up falling back on Duke at that point. So that's fine. An information roll has been turned. An each night information roll, because that's a little bit different. Well, the balloonist is each night. I know it stops at 4. An information roll has been turned evil. Or exactly 2 pieces of information given to town have been false.
All right, let's do it. Sounds like you got it. I'm happy with those if you are.
Yeah, let's give it a go.
I'm just really glad Duke's not watching porn. Let's be very clear. Out of all the things that I would worry about being on Duke's TV.
Townsfolk, you awaken to find that Jams has died in the night.
Town, I don't know how to, this is weird. I know there's a widow in play.
What?
Yeah,
What?
I do too. I'm the widow poisoned person.
No, I mean, that's not what I mean. I mean, I was told last night that a widow was in play by the storytellers.
What?
Yep. I'm confused. I'm also blind.
Oh my.
As is the way it should be.
Grimoire, what do you mean you're blind?
Like
We can't see your
PTSD
faces.
webcams.
There we go.
Oh, right.
I'm also
that was
hard
a
claiming
thing.
I'm not the chef. I was made Sarah mad yesterday, as I feel it was picked up on.
Yeah.
Just
There's so much going on here.
Hey,
Yeah.
Theo, were you the Pixie?
No.
What are you claiming?
A townsfolk roll that's up in the town.
Wow.
I think
Thanks.
Theo is double claiming me.
I don't
Who's
believe
that,
so.
James?
Jams, what are you claiming?
I'm the Lycanthrope. No one I
is
picked
not,
died. That's why I think I'm.
That is not something I got from Theo on day 1.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
I gave
Theo.
Capelli a 2 for 2, and I gave Ash a
Okay.
hard claim, and Dakota actually.
Sure. Anyways, I'm definitely widow poisoned because I don't believe that there's a poisoner. I think if there's a widow, which both Dakota and Capelli are claiming to have seen, then I am 100% the target of that. So everyone else should treat their info as sober.
Duke, can we speak, please?
Sure, Dakota.
Was Dakota made evil last night?
Can I ask the storytellers a
Yeah, probably.
question privately?
sure.
Privately, okay.
Hello, this is the part where I'm all like, "Oh, wait, could someone become evil and then somebody new gets to learn?" And you're like, "Oh, yeah, it's a constant check." And I'm like, "Oh, wow, that's amazing." And I'm like, and you're like, "Yeah, it's
So
you're
that's a constant
official
check.
storyteller. You should know this." And I'm like, "Shh, I already do." And we laugh and laugh.
So just remember, they can see you talking.
Okay, cool.
So yes, they could do that. Is what I'm going to just help you out with that. Okay.
Thank you, Adam.
You're welcome.
Supporting
Hey,
evil
that could
bluffs.
happen. That could happen, Capelli.
I mean, we could laugh and laugh, but it's probably not going to happen.
That is weird. That's a weird ruling, but it makes sense. I can see it.
I mean, I actually checked that with several official storytellers while we were in the game.
That's
So-
amazing that you got them all together.
I know.
That's great.
Okay.
Well, you know, we get pull. All right.
Ooh,
thanks,
I need
man.
to go see this.
Hi. Okay. So your day 1 was what again?
Day 1. Let me get it. Let me get the notes up. Day 1. Exactly 1 player is drunk or poisoned by another character ability, or a character changed alignment. Day 2 was exactly 2 players are made drunk or poisoned by another player's ability, or a player has been made Sarah Novus mad.
Okay. So
I haven't
exact-
got day 3 yet. I'm gonna go there next.
exactly 2 drunk poison or Serimad. Okay, that would be Capelli that he just basically came out with.
Those kind
And
of line up.
do you mind if I am with you in your storyteller consultation?
I would rather do that by myself if that's okay.
Okay. All right, cool.
Thank you.
Oh, the mouse overs are gone.
Share some, but you don't share all that info.
You know, I think it's actually against the rules to have somebody in your Savant consultation.
Yeah, it's against the rules.
It's against the rules.
Yeah. And we're not one for breaking the rules here at Off Meta.
We're
I mean,
not
I like
meta
breaking
or anything.
strategy. I like breaking strategies. That's different from just fucking straight up cheating.
That's right.
I wanted to give a shout out to Phenomenal H and Blue Banana who have followed whilst we have been running the game. Appreciate you. All right, Art. Your Savant information is as follows. You ready?
Yes. Hit me with it.
An information roll has been turned evil. Or town, up to this point, has only been given 2 pieces of false information. That includes you. Up to this point, town has only been given 2 pieces of false information this game.
Got it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much.
To Ash. please.
Somebody want to talk with me?
I do think so.
Dakota,
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Bardic, can we chat?
what's up?
Sure.
So I'm working through worldviews in my head right now, where Ben and Jams are probably good because they died at night. Correct? Agreed.
Yeah. There's no Victor Mortis, so yeah, that's probably correct.
So
Or Shad.
if we trust that Lynxle was good, right? Which we killed her on the block, so we didn't know for sure. But if we trust that, and we trust Ash, then that means Ash, whose double claim was resolved in a positive manner, makes their double claim good, which means we now have 2 evils amongst 3 people.
Then we shoot.
So
I-
wait, so that makes sense. What you're saying, Dakota. However, there's like critical information that's like missing from that. You know what I mean?
Like what though? What is the critical
Well,
information?
at least for myself and possibly Theo, right? Like whoever Ash is double claiming, right? Like how is that resolved specifically, right?
I will let Ash
No.
speak that role of
That's-
itself. But
It's fine.
Today's pieces of information I received is that
We're going back soon. Hurry.
town to this point has only been given 2 pieces of false information. That includes me.
Got it.
So, all right, cool. Thanks.
No problem.
if one of you is evil, I don't know.
Dakota, I think I'll just go public today.
Okay.
I'll go public today too if that's what matters, but that's fine.
Like, for you to
Whatever.
be sober and not like literally the drunk, like the outsider count is sort of wrong. There needs to be a mutant somewhere.
Well,
I'm going public, town.
gosh dang it.
Nominations are open.
Jams, who did you pick?
I picked Duke the first night, but I was Innkeeper drunk, and I picked you last night.
Okay. I am the Oracle. I claimed that to 1 or 2 people on the very first night. Then I was mad yesterday. I got a 0, and then I just got a 1. So I'm of the belief that either Ash or Jams is evil.
Sorry, chap.
Of the belief that if there's one evil, it is probably Ash, and their current claim is is nonsense.
Can
I
Ash
can
and
have
Art-
people hard confirm for me
How?
if they want to do that. I don't want to throw anyone under the bus.
Can
Let's
Ash and Art
let's
maybe
just-
say a little bit about why they've been talking every single day?
Yeah,
But none of that info
Maybe
has made it to
because
the rest of the town.
maybe because one of us is a pixie.
So when I asked you today and I said, is Art the pixie of your character, you said no. For what
I said
reason?
yes or no.
Ash
You said
claimed
no.
Ash claimed to be the pixie of my ability.
So we have a widow in play.
Yep. I don't trust
Alright.
Ash.
Your info would be very helpful right now if you're actually that ability.
If Ash was the widow, though, Capelli, you would not have gotten.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if the widow was dead,
You would not have gotten told that there
No,
was.
So-
a widow.
Ash doesn't need to be the widow.
Ash
Yeah,
doesn't
I
need
know.
to be the Sarah
So-
Novice. Yeah.
So does anyone
So-
remember who?
No,
Ash
no, no, no.
possibly
You
talked-
guys.
If
Okay.
Hold
So
on, hold on.
first off,
family, hello, hand raise.
Let's let Ash finish, and then we'll have Duke go.
all right.
Sure.
So if Dakota was registered as evil on night 1, then the chef one would not be Dakota and the 2 neighbors, because Dakota found out that there was also a widow. So that doesn't make sense. If Dakota registered not evil tonight, or became evil tonight, whatever, then and Capelli found out that there was a widow, I was already dead at that time, and a widow is still alive. So whether you trust me or not trust me, there's no reason that the chef one could be me at all, because chef one is coming from one of my neighbors, and the other one is a confirmed good who found a widow on night 1. We don't know if he's actually good. So
Gee.
that sucks.
I have a storyteller question.
Hold on, I know Duke wanted to ask something, but yeah.
Okay.
Hi, hello, friends. I want to either die tonight or learn my last piece of info tonight. I'm the balloonist. I have learned in this order: Dakota, Ash, Art. Smile.
Storytellers.
Mhm.
If the same person held the token 3 nights in a row, last night became the Zomboul, the Zomboul would not have gotten to kill, right? Because someone was executed yesterday. Is that
So
correct?
they would have if they held the token. The third night would have been last night. They would have turned. They would turn if the same player has held the token each night so far. They would turn tonight.
The killing would have happened before they turned, is what the question is, Capelli, right?
But I mean, okay. If that's how you're ruling it, then that's all I need to know.
yeah,
So
like
then
the
that's not
Zomboul. Exactly. So I'm good.
So is Duke the drunk who thinks he's the balloonist? Is that what's happening?
I
If
think
Duke is
it's
the
more
drunk-
likely
Then I'm widow poisoned.
that you're the drunk, Jams, and
Yeah.
Duke is widow poisoned.
And who was?
Duke is widow poisoned.
But there would still be a
Mm,
third
no.
outsider.
Yeah,
I think
but
they
there'd
could
be.
Correct. I mean, Theo could be a mutant.
Oh,
Wow.
okay. So then Duke's the drunk. Duke's the
Also-
drunk, and Jams is the widow poison.
Widow poison.
What's even the rationale that Lynxle couldn't be widow poisoned here? A poisoned chef would throw things into weird chaos with 9.
That is
especially
a
if we
big
know a
possibility.
recluse.
So Bardic, to go off of your thing, that would mean that Capelli would be evil, right? Because Jams chose Capelli and they didn't die. If we're saying Jams is not drunk or the
I'm
widow
saying
poisoned,
Jams could be drunk,
We'll see
but
you,
not
Duke.
widow poisoned.
We see you,
Friends,
Duke.
Yeah, go.
Lynxle, if you're the chef, what was your number again? I'm sorry, I'm dumb.
Chef 1.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Can I just?
Second
are
call for nominations,
Can
and I
I
also
I think the
Yeah.
same 5 of us have been talking a lot. I would
Yeah.
love to hear from Theo, Art, or Ben. And I feel like Ash hasn't said as much as she wants to either. I'm going to stay quiet until I need to talk again.
I want to hear from Theo personally.
Okay, what do you want to hear?
I
You
just
are-
want to hear your thoughts on the game. If you have any information that can help right now.
I don't have explicit information that could help right now. At this point, I don't think Dakota is sus at all. And that it's just this half of the circle that is looking bad. I don't know if I trust Art because of the thing with Ash, but with the Oracle information, but I don't know. I really don't. There's a lot of misinformation in this.
Mhm.
If enough of you want the information, I'll share it.
Yes, please.
I think we should.
Yeah, it would
All
really
right,
help.
I'll share it and then I'll put it in the chat for you. Okay.
We do need to nominate soon, relatively.
Day 1, a character changed alignment or registered as evil, or exactly one player is drunk or poisoned by another character's ability.
Final
Day
call
2,
for
the
nomination.
same player has been made mad on consecutive nights, or exactly 2 players were made drunk or poisoned by another player's ability. Day 3, an info roll has been turned evil, or
And close
town
the
to this
day.
point has only been given 2 pieces of false info.
Can someone alive
Closing.
nominate Art, please?
Yeah, there.
9.
I nominate Art.
Capelli has nominated Art.
This is mostly to buy us some more time, and because I was worried that day was going to end, I wasn't really focusing on what Art was saying.
It is in
I'm
chat.
going to give a brief accusation, and I just want to hear from Art. I think just process of elimination, I think Art and Theo, one of them has to be evil. So this is where I'm going.
I'd like to add that I am good. I am the Pixie, and I saw an in town, the in play townsfolk, and he's the only one claiming that role. He's the good one.
Art, your defense.
Yeah, I mean, I put my info in chat. I reached out to Dakota pretty quickly. Dakota claimed outsider on day 1, right before we yanked back. Once I got that info, I went to her day 2 to try to confirm if she was recluse, because that could be the registered as evil part of day 1. Ash came to me on day 2 after Dakota kind of indicated we may have a double claimed Pixie. I don't know that I buy it, but it doesn't matter. I did not share my honest things with Ash. I shared one completely, and then I made up another for her just to keep the info somewhat diluted in case there was an evil there. And then I've pretty much just been trying to solve the info. That makes me evil, that's fine. But personally, I think we have better candidates on the board here. Capelli reads good to me. Theo is very sus because there's just not a lot going on there. Duke's balloonist claim checks out with Dakota being an outsider, me being the townfolk, and maybe Ash being one of the evil minions.
The vote will begin with Capelli. It'll take 3 to put Art on the block. The vote will start now. 1.
I will also say Art's statement on day 3.
I go with my boy.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I
4 is enough.
misclicked, but it's fine. I meant to click hand up a lot earlier than I did, so that's probably why Duke put his hand up.
I mean, I vote with Capelli in this world.
Well, there is absolutely no
in
way
the
I'm not
world.
nominating here, so Art will nominate Duke.
Art has nominated Duke. Anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, I'm just going to add, because Kat wrote this script and I love the name of it, I'm just going to use this quote. Let's think the unthinkable. Let's do the undoable. Let us prepare to grapple with the ineffable itself and see if we may not F it up after all. So I think that was a suspect vote from Duke. And I don't think this is going to change my execution, but I wanted to get my info out there.
Duke, your defense.
Hello, team. You know me. I'm your Lunist. I've gotten 3 nights worth of information. I would like to learn the 4th night just to see what happens tonight. I voted on Art. He's one of my pings. Y'all can do what you wish. I think we're fine. I think we're fine with this vote.
It will take 5 to put Duke on the block, 4 to tie. The vote will begin with Art. The vote will start now. 1.
Guess I should have kept that info to myself.
I'll give you
huh?
1, buddy.
2 is not enough. Duke is safe for today. Any other nominations? I think it's gonna be tough to beat 4 unless you guys make a concerted effort. I am gonna close the day in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Art says, I gave you my info. Isn't that worth something to you people? And you say, it's worth a trip to the chopping block. His head is lopped off. It rolls into a basket. but still he sits there, even in his death throes, with a placid, kind face. Art is executed and does in fact die. The game, it continues. Everyone, please go to sleep.
Rest assured, my
All right, so this is pretty elementary if Duke remembers who's on his team. So we're going to find out. We're going to go straight to Duke and get the kill. Hi, Duke. Who
Hello.
would you like to kill?
I'm still the demon, correct?
That's why we're asking you who you'd like to kill.
Okay. All right. Dakota.
Alrighty, thank you so much.
I hope it doesn't matter. Fingers crossed. Wait. Would it matter if I select a Lil Monsta can select a demon, right? No, they can't.
I don't know what you're talking about. Let's go on. Let's thanks.
No,
Thank
wait.
you, Duke. Good morning, town. You awaken to find that Dakota has died in the night, and I can confirm that the game has concluded. It has ended, and evil has won.
Feels real good. Oh yeah, I'm a fan.
So here's how things shook out. You ready for the roll call? You robots?
Yeah.
Yes.
So your evil team originally consisted of Capelli, the Mephit, whose word was elliptical. Theo, who was your widow, they poisoned Art, the Savant. Ash, the Pixie, saw Art, or didn't see Art, but saw the Savant and was mad about it for 2 days. We'll get all back to Art Savant information because there's actually a lot more there for you than you may have realized. Duke was your oracle turned evil by your Mephit. Lynxle was your chef, who was actually the drunk who received a chef 1. Dakota was your recluse who heard and saw the widow. Jams was your lycanthrope who picked the evil oracle and then picked the evil Mephit and never got a kill as a result of their lycanthroping. Ben was your when Jams picked the Duke. Jams was actually drunk by the Innkeeper, who was Ben. Ben protected Dakota and Jams on that night, making Jams drunk.
They were outsiders.
That's right. So that was your game of the long dark tea time of the soul. It would have played differently, probably with a bigger crowd, but with this small kind of group, it lended itself to some very tense, claustrophobic plays, I thought. So let's go back to the Savant information. On day 1, we gave the Savant, I'm trying to remember it all now. We gave that exactly one player was made drunk or poisoned by another player's ability, which was true. Art was poisoned by Theo, the widow. The other piece of information was that a player's alignment either changed to or registered as evil on the first night, which was a false statement. So the Savant got sober information on that particular day. On day 2, they received that a player was made mad about being the same role 2 consecutive nights, which was true. Ash was the Pixie who was made mad about being the Savant. And the other piece of information was exactly 2 players were made poisoned or drunk by another player's ability, which was also true because the widow poisoned Art and the Innkeeper drunk the lycanthrope Jams. So the third day of information was that an information roll was turned evil, which was true because Duke was your was your evil oracle. And then the other statement was town has only, including Art, including the Savant, has only received 2 false pieces of information this game. And that was Lynxle, the chef, 1, and one of Art's statements was false. So that was the Savant information. So we gave a poisoned Savant very confounding, but 5 true pieces of information over the course of 3 days.
I think that's got to be a record. I think that's
I feel good about it.
That's got to be like off meta right there. Surely not many people do that.
So I actually thought that maybe some of our evil players would be like, "You're giving that Savant a lot of good info." I was like, I am. So things kind of got out of hand as town started to execute into the Recluse's neighbors, which was a little bit by design with the chef one.
Yep. That's what I started to think.
And so town executed obviously good players each day, which made it. And then it was kind of bad fortune for Jams on that night selecting Capelli. So Jams, I think pretty. I think it would be fair assumed that they would be the poison target. But Theo, I think really we got to give Theo a lot of credit here. Went with the off meta widow target, right? Not a lot of widows go after the Savant when they got a Lycanthrope on the board. So I thought that was a pretty.
Honestly, I was like, Jams is always like, people think they are sus often. So I was like, I'm just gonna leave them because it might go this way anyway.
This is the one time I trusted Jams, and at least I was correct on this.
Good job.
Well, yeah. Well, it worked out because Jams thought they were already poisoned or drunk anyway themselves, so it worked out well.